I'm gonna talk for like 2 minutes, not 2 minutes. I'm gonna kill some time while our next comic. Okay, you ready? Great. So your next comic coming to the stage is a delight, and I'm excited to welcome her up here. Please give it up for Angela Lewis.
The more chaotic I look, the more ready I am. I've been extra mentally ill recently, so everyone tell me they're not mad at me.
You're not mad at you. We're not mad at you.
We're not mad at you.
Wait, that was important to hear. I need to not be mad at myself. I don't care about what you guys say to me. Thank you. My therapist is gonna be really happy. Kimberly loves you already. Sexuality is super stressful to me. I have no idea. I just like to assume that everyone is a little gay until proven guilty. Yeah. It should be illegal to let me make decisions because I have ADHD, I'm bipolar, and I'm a Gemini. You want me to trust my gut? I have 17 separate guts and they all hate each other. You want me to make a decision? I'll stare at the ceiling for 10 minutes and then start crying. My brain is hell. My parents should have known I had a myriad of mental illnesses because when I was 11, my comfort movie was The Lovely Bones. I think my best mental illness, though, is my bipolar 2 disorder because Shrek 2 is the best in the franchise. If money doesn't buy happiness, why do I have to pay for antidepressants? What the heck? That's quite literally buying happiness. The only trickle-down economy that exists is generational trauma. My brain likes to grant me these gifts called intrusive thoughts in the most fun moments. The other day I was in public, where people are. I was at the farmer's market, and I saw this little child running around. My brain was like, take it. Pick it up, it looks pretty light. You don't live that far. Go, go, go! Go! But then my clinical anxiety was like, oh my God, my studio apartment can barely fit me and my obese cat. I have to choose to buy food for me or my cat. I can't be a single mom. What the heck? So I didn't kidnap that child. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. It was a really tough decision. Either that or jumping off a cliff. I love my brain and she's really nice. I have this mental illness where I need a sweet treat before bed or I will die. But I also have this other mental illness called spending all my money immediately and also eating all of my food immediately and never having a sweet treat. That's my least favorite mental illness I have. But did you know you could gaslight yourself pretty easily? And Alfredo is like the ice cream of pasta. It's white and it makes my tummy hurt. Heck yeah, that's all I need. And if you have like chicken or shrimp in there, you can gaslight it a little bit harder and just tell yourself it's like cookie dough or something. Life is amazing. You don't need to order dessert at Olive Garden, that's a scam. Did you know that hypothermia makes you hot right before it kills you? So, just to prove that being hot is the worst. That's true, I'm so sweaty and so miserable. It should be illegal to not be in a pool when it's hot out. Everything should be a pool. I was a mermaid kid, if you can't tell me that. Aquamarine was my Bible. I went to school for theater, which also means I work in food service. Does anyone here work for tips? Woo! Oh, wow, we all work for tips passionately? That's so crazy. Also, my notes right now is a serving tipping book, so you can tip me if you want. It was slow at work today. I have advice for you to make more tips. For everyone who works for tips in here, which is everyone. What's happening in my head? Get out of there. This is what I'm like when I'm serving you too, but you get food out of it. You're welcome. We'll just cry a little. Just cry a little at your tables, that's fine. Give them the food, do what you gotta do. And that 20% will turn into an uncomfortable 30%. But I have no shame. Give me all your money. I'm gonna have a panic attack right now. Yeah. My other job is I work at a hotel which deals with garbage a lot. And I feel like one of the universal truths is garbage smells bad and is stinky. But what's bad is when it like smells a little good. Like I'll walk into the housekeeping closets, getting ready to get all the trash, and just mentally prepare myself for a concoction of mystery flavor scents. But then I get like a whiff of Domino's and I'm like, garlic sauce, delicious. The other day I was cleaning the parking lot of my job and I saw a soggy bag of Arby's and my brain was just like, Arby's, curly fries, Arby's sauce. My brain should have looked at it and gone, ew, that's garbage, I need to throw it away. But instead, capitalism has turned me into a raccoon and makes me want to eat garbage. That's so much cheaper than buying things, gosh. My friend has this cat. He's really great, but I also think he was a really creepy human man at some point. Because like, one, he has a look of existential dread about him that only a human being who's existed in capitalism can have. And he'll watch me get dressed and he's like very on purpose about it. Like I can tell that he can tell that this is inappropriate. But he's like a gargoyle, a really freaky one. But if he was a human person at some point, then it makes it really weird when he like needs the dough, because when adult male cats do that, typically means they're masturbating. And oh my gosh, kids, sorry. My older sibling was 17 years older than me and I grew up with Rocky Horror Picture Show, so I hope I don't traumatize you, but I turned out cool. You're welcome. But anyway, best friends. Then it makes it really weird because he's like really aggressive about it. He's like, "Argh." I'm like, Dandy, please. But I have started calling him Louis C.K., so maybe you'll get the hint. I have a cat and he's the greatest thing to happen to me. I had my first panic attack in front of him and he hated it. My panic attacks get a little throwy. They get a little yelly, all in good fun. But he was so scared. He ran under the bed and was shaking and was so scared, and I felt so bad. I betrayed him by being scary and loud, and now I can never have a panic attack again. Woo! Yeah, he sent more for me than my mood stabilizers. And I got my cat for free on Craigslist. Woo! You can't get mood stabilizers for free on Craigslist.
You can, but you shouldn't take them.
Yeah.
Okay, you took the words right out of my mouth. 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm not gonna advise that to the kids. I already taught them what masturbating was. Don't do drugs from the internet, specifically. My cat's name is Ace. Sure, yeah. My cat's name is Ace, short for Ace is the place with the helpful hardware. I know, he's perfect. But he has started laying at my feet right before I fall asleep, knowing that my feet are gonna bonk him. And then the inevitable happens, and he gets all mad at me. Is this narcissistic abuse? Gosh, men. I have an unpopular opinion, and that is, I firmly believe the Virgin Mary was cursed. Like, if I woke up one day impregnated by the sky without my permission, I would be a wee bit peeved. I'd be quite the inconvenience. Also, like, the Bible wouldn't exist. It would just be like Jesus's diary of mommy issues. Like, mommy didn't drive me to school today because she said she needs a mental health day. Like, sorry, I didn't ask for you to be born. Go back with your dad. Get out of here. But also, my opinion about religion shouldn't matter, because when I was raised Catholic and when I was 14, I gave up band merchandise for Lent. As if Jesus sacrificed himself so some sad 14-year-old couldn't wear a shirt that said Fall Out Boy on it for a month. I also have absolutely no maternal instinct, if you couldn't tell. I have like fun, cool aunt instinct. Like, I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, so I got my dream role. And I love that they're safe and alive, but I really want them to think I'm fun and cool, almost as much. Like, you want to run in the forest without shoes? Okay, animals live there. It's rude to wear shoes in people's houses. Heck yeah. Oh, you want to eat candy for dinner? I have watermelon Sour Patch Kids in my backpack. Watermelon's a fruit, that's salad. I was at dinner at my brother's house, and my nephews are at the age where they're like human people with brains. I believe that starts at like 11. I don't know. But my dad wanted me to show my brother this band, and my brother was like, okay, just make sure it's appropriate for the kids. And I was like, offended. I was like, duh, I'm not an idiot. Alexa, play Cocaine Jesus. When my hair's down, I like to twirl my hair a lot, and that's because I'm constantly flirting with the sky. I don't know what's up there, but I want them to think I'm sexy without impregnating me. Consent is key. Just because I'm hot doesn't mean you can shoot me with baby lasers. Sky. I'm at a weird point in my life where the only thing I watch is Parks and Recreation reruns or YouTube videos about roller coasters. I can tell you the importance of local government, but I can also tell you the top 10 roller coasters named Goliath. Okay, I can show you my YouTube history that proves that I should be able to tell you, but this little sucker doesn't keep anything in here. Don't call me out, this is all fake. I'm not real. I'm gonna start selling my dandruff to middle schoolers and tell them it's cocaine. Don't tell your friends, you can get a cut. My other goal to make money from strangers is I'm gonna put my hammock, cross over a sidewalk, and then people will try to walk past me, and they'll be like, excuse me, and I'll be like, you have to solve my riddle, I'm the sidewalk troll. And then they'll be like super on board with it because everyone's really cool, and they'll be like, okay, fine. And then I'll say, give me $100. I think it'll work. I think I'm addicted to hot chocolate. I could actually snort Swiss Miss powder. Put in the marshmallows and it makes you go extra fast. Does anyone here play Sims? Oh, yay! Wait, best friends! I know people I know said yes, but you're best friends with me. I feel like you're probably cool and your favorite thing to do is like murder your Sims a little bit. My favorite way was to make my sim have to pee really bad and then turn on the TV and then they'll pee their pants and get electrocuted. That's crazy. In 100% how I would go as a sim. Like I have to pee right now. And I've been Angela Lewis. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Angela.